My parents were immigrants. My father came here in 1911 from Bulgaria as a 15-year-old. It's not just about my Jewish experience. It's about my experience as a human being. Anything that I can do to enhance the education or the understanding of what happened in the Holocaust and how that can happen in other places and has happened in other places, I think it behooves me to do that.
When I think about the Holocaust, it really also makes me think about the world today. The genocides that have been going on, the atrocities being committed against people all across the world.
The Holocaust Center lets students like me take this passion and really go out into the world and do something with it. One of the really exciting days was the unveiling of the Anne Frank tree on May 1st. It was really inspiring to see people of all ages, see survivors and young children and people I knew and people I didn't, come to see this tree that had really meant so much to Anne and now could mean so much to us.
The attic window was where Anne Frank saw a chestnut tree and daydreamed of anything that her imagination took her.
She never lost hope. She once wrote in her diary that it's twice as hard to hold on to our ideals, but it's impossible for me to build my life on a foundation of chaos, suffering, and death. No child should ever have to go through that. No child should ever have such a dark beginning to their life.
Welcome, good morning. Come on in and grab a seat over here.
At the museum, I learned about children who were separated from their families. And I thought, that's my story. That's me.
I'm Steve Adler. I'm one of the 10,000 children that got out of Germany.
I really wanted to meet Mr. Adler. Then he came to the World School.
I'm a survivor. I come from another country, and of course I had a different name. How many of you here are immigrants? Let's see your hands. How many of you are from this country? Nobody.
I was 8 when I came to America without my mom or my family. Now I'm on my own.
So when you talk about your country, what's your country?
I still tell people I'm from Sudan. When I was young, there was a war in my country. So everybody fled. That time I was in my mom's stomach. And they walked for like 10 days to Ethiopia. No food, no water. The war was really bad. We moved to a new country and it was just a new beginning.
many of the things sound familiar.
Yeah. Because it's the same situation. When you're young, you don't know anything. I seen the Holocaust picture of Steve. I was like, that's just a little boy. Why is he there? The image that I had in my head and the story that you were telling me, they all just went together. If you see somebody next to you and they're struggling, you just help them with one thing, that's changing the world. My life is difficult right now, but I want to make it better.
It'll be better.
I'm just going to be there to show the kids you can go through hard times, but you can also get through them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main thing I can do.
That's why I do this. It's very important to me. And one day, not too long from now, there'll be a new person standing up here. It'll be you. All right.
Me being Black and Native American, I see the Native American story is so similar to the Holocaust. Native Americans, we were moved from our homelands to reservations, and Jews were also moved from their homes to concentration camps. Our people were genocided, and so were the Jews genocided too in the Holocaust.
I learned about the Holocaust Center through the librarian here at the Muckleshoot Tribal School. I was really stoked because I can take my whole group of U.S. history students to the Holocaust Center in Seattle because it's only 30 minutes from the school. Just watching the experience from last year, how their eyes opened up, how they could relate.
Like, it was a blessing that she got this journal because we got to listen to what she went through, what she heard, and what she seen. And it was amazing to actually see something like that and to read it. Like, I can visualize everything that she went through.
The people at the Holocaust Center set me up with the actual survivor from the Holocaust, Stephen Adler. So he came here to the school.
Glad to be here. This is the first time I've ever been in a tribal school. I'm a survivor, one of the 150,000 Jewish children out of 1,600,000 who were there before the war started. I feel that I'm the voice of the children who didn't make it.
My question is, what kind of things could you teach kids of this generation about bullying or violence?
My experience is being played out again in almost every school. Children who are different are singled out for experiences like bullying.
Bullying is one of the things that puts everyone down. My sister taught me to be confident in being Native American and African American.
I believe by me being openly gay, it will encourage other people to be who they are. Learning about the Holocaust is so important to me because when people stand together and speak up together, change happens. Everyone needs a helping hand at one point in their life, and I want to be the helping hand.
It's important to me to make others feel that they can be themselves, that they can feel confident in what they are.